Hey everyone, my name is Chloe. Happy Wednesday. So, welcome to day 15 of deckoftbrathon. So, we're halfway through already. It is, in some regards, feels like we've been doing this forever. In some regards, it feels like it's flying by. But we have a lot of reading updates, a lot of things to talk about. So, this morning, we're just doing breakfast. I am doing a little bit of baking. I feel like I do that every day. And the girls are all doing school, just kind of the bare minimum here. And it's one of those, I call them Instagram days, where like it is just my cup runneth over. You know, like this is what life is about. Everybody's, I mean, for the most part, being good people, and it's all just so far. I mean, it's 9:45, so I should actually just stop talking because so far so good. It's been a great morning. So let's talk about books. So I did finish Just One Day last night. And I talked about this yesterday, so I won't talk a whole lot about it. This is a book that I'm just too old for. It is a YA about a girl who gets gifted a trip to Europe by her parents when she graduates high school. And she's kind of reluctant to go because she really likes her comfort zone. And she goes, and then on like one of the last nights, her and her friend lie and fake heat stroke to go to this like impromptu Shakespeare play. And so they go. She kind of has this connection with one of the lead guys, and she decides to continue to lie in order to go spend a day with him in Paris. And so the European vibes are strong here. I did not expect, like, I'm shocked how many of my books would work for the Queen prompt or whatever set outside of North America, because this one I would say at least half, if not more, set out in Europe. But anyway, so she goes, has a one night thing in Paris. It gets steamy. I mean, it's a fade to black, so you don't see a ton of it, but this is a good way to get killed, girl. This is a good way to get killed. Leave everybody, go to Paris with some dude you just met. And then a year later, she's still thinking about this guy. She wants to go back to Paris, but her parents say no. They won't give her access to her money, even though she's a 19-year-old woman. And she ends up working at this diner to get money to go and get some closure. Sorry, interrupted by a kid. But so she goes and gets some closure, and that's that. So it was fine. 3 stars. I'm going to get rid of it because there is obviously lying to authority. There is, teen sex. There is her best friend plays with her like LGBT identity in a way that like, I don't know. It's not one that I'm going to pass on to the girls. It's one that made me feel old. Honestly, I love YA, and oftentimes we'll read it just for a brain break, but this one made me feel old. So then I read this little guy, Fort Builders, The Birthday Castle, and just because I could not find any like feedback on this on any of my sources, and we have the series, and this one I think will be a confidence booster for my 6-year-old because it is very, like, it took me like 10 minutes to read the whole book. And so this is about a little boy who wants a book. So he really wants to buy the new book in the series that he loves, and he doesn't have enough money. So he and his friend get the idea to build forts out of boxes. And this little girl says, okay, I want this pink princess castle with a drawbridge. And they encounter some problems. They work as a team, and they make this fort for her. So like I said, this is a series that has quite a bit of books, and so yeah, I think this will be really fun for my daughter. It was fun. I mean, it was fine and wholesome, at least in this first one, and I think they're 8, so I'm hoping that it won't turn any sort of way because they're 8, but we'll see. Then I have not read any of this, The Secrets We Keep, so physical reading. I lost my ebook copy because my subscription of Kindle Unlimited is no longer, and so I just am physically reading. And last night was the All-Star Game, plus I read the Fort Builders, plus what did we do last night? Oh, we had piano, and I didn't read it all. I'm giving you a list of excuses. So then I started on audio, The Half Sister, because this won my poll pick, and this is by Sandy Jones, and this also takes place in the UK, so surprise, surprise. But this is about 2 sisters and their mom and dad. The dad has died, and one day they're having like a family dinner, and a woman comes to the door, and she's like, hey, where's Harry, or whatever the dad's name was? And she's like, I'm his daughter. So now the sisters are Kate and Lauren. And so Kate is a married woman. She's got a job I don't know what she does, like media something. And her husband have been really, really trying to have babies. And so they're going through IVF again. And like the description of that kind of stuff, like in this, she doesn't go through like the IVF procedure, but she goes through the 2-week wait. And if any of you guys are fertility people, you will know the 2-week wait is the worst. It's the time from, when things may have happened to finding out if you're pregnant or not, and just the nausea. Like she has to, I can't remember I think this is like a 2020 book, maybe. Yeah. And so I was having babies at this time. And so the way it did not, it didn't work this way. She has to call in to like get her pregnancy results. That wasn't the way it was for me. But I think I would get a call or like a portal email or something. And I just remember that nausea of like, okay, life is about to change one way or the other. Either, we're going to have to deal here with some disappointment, or we're going to have the most exciting news ever. And just like, that is the longest phone call or whatever, ever. And so that was good. But so she is a very like kind of rule follower or whatever. Then Lauren is a sister, her sister, and she is married unhappily and has 3 kids. And this woman shows up, and Lauren's not really surprised. Lauren has had contact with her because of a genealogy thing, and so she knew about her. The rest of the family, Kate and the mother, react horribly. They are not wanting to believe this guy that her dad would do this kind of thing, so they don't believe that Jess, the half-sister, is a part of the family, and they're just like horrible to her. And because they all have rose-colored glasses about the dad, whereas Lauren has a more jaded perspective of the dad. So I'm halfway through, and there's nothing sinister really, except that Jess, the half-sister, is kind of in their lives, but not really in a way overly like pushy or anything like that. Like I'm not getting really sinister. I'm not sure how this is gonna turn sinister. I'm assuming it is. But I'm halfway through, and it's a family drama. No, nothing thrillery, nothing tense. So Sandy Jones, I think, is hit and miss for a lot of people. This is 3.5 stars, I think, on Goodreads. And so I'm liking it, but I am wondering if it's ever going to turn, or if it's just going to be a family drama about like trying to incorporate a new half sister. So now that's all the reading I've done. The girls have so many updates because they have both drawn off camera and read and done all the things. So at some point today, I will have them kind of review what they've done. And I think they even need to draw again and yada, yada. Yeah. Okay. We've got a kid in the wings saying maybe almost, but, yeah, so this morning we're going to finish up school, and then we're going to go to gymnastics, and I don't know what the rest of the day is going to be. So I will check in as the day goes on. I promise I'll try to do better with checking in. Yesterday was really short, so we'll just see what can happen.
The coffee's ready if you'll have some. And breakfast should be finished soon. The paper called for sun tomorrow. It looks like rain the whole day through.
Hey everyone, it's later in the day, and so today we did gymnastics, and then we came home and did some quiet time. I'm still working on soccer stuff. You guys, thank you for anybody who commented about hoping soccer stuff works out. It is a little thing that just is consuming because we have decided to form a new team, and it's kind of late in the game. And so we are so excited because we have ended up getting I think 7 girls, and they're all really great girls that we know really well. And it's just, I think it's going to be the best thing ever. This is like a happy accident, as Bob Ross would say, because with teams so far, especially with this child, she's a very reserved, shyer child. And so I think she's going to really, she's very talented in soccer, but it's, she's just been kind of holding back at times until she gets comfortable. So now I think this is going to be great for everybody involved, and it really has worked out so good. So I did that kind of stuff. And then now I am filming and doing a couple shorts in advance, and you'll find out why tomorrow. And that's it. So I have not done any reading of any kind, and I am feeling a little anxious. just in general. And so just a lot going on in my brain, not just with soccer, but with lots of things. And so I don't know. I don't think there's going to be more reading. Last night we watched the All-Star game, and tonight we are going to watch the Argentina game. It happened at 2:00 our time, but we did not watch it. We saved it. And so we're going to watch it later because the girls are big Messi fans, as is, everybody in the world. But right now they are tearing up our streets to repave. And you guys, my 8-year-old, she can't walk away. She is in the street, not in the street. She is on the sidewalk watching very raptly. The baby is in a box being pulled around by her 3-year-old sister. So that's fun. So I'm just kind of holed up here in my office for a few minutes, and it feels lovely. So I guess it's going to be another short vlog because I don't really have a ton to say except soccer, construction, gymnastics. It's been a day. This is the truth about vlogs and why I've been hesitant and nervous to do daily vlogs again, because I really don't read during the day. The secret to my reading is I stay up later than my kids and I get up earlier than them, and that's really the only time I read unless it is with them. So in the evening, tonight I hope to do dinner relatively early, and so I can get some time to read this, but no promises. I don't know. So that's everything for today. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and thanks for watching even when it's boring. So we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun day.